The story you are about to see involves Kiri the Crow, Julie, and Ralph. They were enemies at first, but now they became friends. As for the rest of the stories of Kiri, Julie, and Ralph, I'm sure they'll be good from now on. And they'll begin on adventures they have never done before, like this one. So, with all that said, enjoy the story. The Adventures of Kiri, Julie, and Ralph in The Treasure of Friendship. Ralph and Julie are really happy kids ever since Kiri the Crow cheered them up by doing yoga breathing to get rid of the bad moods forever. One day, Julie called Kiri on her phone and asked Kiri if she could fly over to their house and discuss their very first adventure. Kiri accepted the offer and asked permission from her parents, and away she flew into Julie and Ralph's house. Julie and Ralph were so pleased to see Kiri again.
Kiri, glad you could make it, pal,
said Ralph.
We're going to have a very first adventure,
announced Julie.
Adventures? I love adventures,
Kiri cried.
What's it going to be? Well,
Julie answered,
we're going to find a treasure. Now that would be something special for us to do.
Ralph gasped and cried,
A treasure? That's a wonderful idea. What do you think it'll have? Money filled with dollar bills, coins, gold coins, pearls, and gold bars? We can show these to Mom and Dad and we'll deposit the money at the bank and give the rest of the money to the poor, Julie. No, Ralph. Friendly thought, but that's not it. I'm thinking love and kindness. They're more important than money. Actually, Julie and Ralph, you're both wrong. What do you mean, Kiri?
asked Julie.
I'm thinking more about friendship,
Kiri replied.
Ever since I got you to the yoga breed, we became friends. And I'm no longer a repeating crow. I'm a responsible crow.
Julie and Ralph thought for a moment.
Maybe you're right,
said Ralph.
If the treasure is friendship, there might be 3 friendship bracelets for all of us,
added Julie.
Now you're talking,
said Kiri.
Let's get started.
The first stop for 3 children is the park, where other children can play in the playground or get some exercise by walking on the main path without touching the grass. So Kiri, Julie, and Ralph started walking and searching. But no matter how hard they searched the path, the grass, the playground, and the sandbox, the mysterious treasure was nowhere to be seen.
Oh dear,
sighed Kiri.
There's no treasure here. Bummer,
Ralph said in a disappointed way.
Where else should we look?
asked Julie. Said Kiri.
Maybe the treasure is hidden in the woods.
Kiri, Julie, and Ralph arrived in the woods. There were lots of trees and paths in this destination. Of course, it's easier for anyone to get lost if he or she took the wrong direction. Again, these 3 must stick together on the main path. And since Kiri is a crow, she can fly around the woods as long as she doesn't fly too far away from Julie and Ralph. The 2 human children searched low, and Kiri searched high. But did they find their treasure anywhere in these woods? No, unfortunately, they did not. In fact, the treasure was somewhere else. There's only one more place where the treasure is hidden, and it's at the beach. Before Kiri, Julie, and Ralph headed to the beach, they had to put on sunblock. That way they won't get a sunburn. And Kiri had to take her scarf off because beaches can be pretty warm. Once Kiri, Julie, and Ralph arrived at the beach, they looked around until they spotted something.
An axe!
Gasped Ralph.
X marks the spot of finding the hidden treasure. Quickly!
Kiri cried.
Let's get our shovels so we can dig it up.
While Kiri, Julie, and Ralph were on their way of getting their shovels, they were still wondering what the treasure could be.
I still think it's money, Julie. No, Ralph. Love and kindness are more important than money. Julie, it's friendship. There might be 3 friendship rings inside. Are you sure, Kiri? Sure, I'm sure.
Kiri said. Then she thought,
Let's hope there are rings.
Kiri, Julie, and Ralph all had their shovels and they started digging on the X. A half hour later, they found the treasure. But the question is, what is inside this treasure chest? There was only one way to find out, and it's a good thing Kiri planned ahead and brought her spare treasure key that fits. She unlocked the treasure chest, and inside was,
Friendship rings!
exclaimed Kiri in surprise.
One for each friend. Cool!
Ralph said happily.
How did you figure that friendship was inside?
Julie asked Kiri.
The F stands for friendship.
Explained Kiri.
And I did say that friendship is more important than money. You're right, Kiri,
Said Ralph.
friendship was going to be my next guess. And
Finished Kiri.
with these friendship rings, we'll be friends forever. Wow!
Exclaimed Julie.
Does that mean we'll go on more adventures someday?
Asked Ralph.
Yes!
Smiled Kiri. Everyone jumped for joy, and that ends their first adventure together. Sooner or later, there will be another venture featuring Kiri, Julie, and Ralph. So don't miss it.